Vista. That's going off the deep end, but I still like you, okay? Windows Vista. Jesus Christ, I hate that, but I still like you, even though you like it. Hey, the colors are different. That's different looking. Oh, wait, we can't get any items. That's right. See, you knew I was going to say that. Windows Vista. Christ almighty. We haven't played Ninja Gaiden 1 in a while. This will be fun, especially with new bosses. I think they said the levels weren't any different, but the boss fights are harder, so take that as you will for this playthrough. Yeah, the levels don't look any different. That's fine. We'll get some good action with the bosses. It's called Deadly Duel Edition. So it's all about the boss fights this time, not the levels. That's kind of the opposite of original Ninja Gaiden. Original Ninja Gaiden's more about getting through the levels. That's the hard part. The bosses are kind of, here we go. We're going to fight the first boss. Here we go. Yeah, Windows Vista is like hot garbage. If I ever made a YouTube channel and say my opinion, I would get the most hate ever. Yes, you would, Healer. You would get an enormous amount of hate. You just got to roll with it, though. It is what it is kind of thing. You can block people off your channel as well. All right, let's see what he can do. Oh, that is different. Okay. All right, so he's faster and doesn't repeat the pattern. You're going to have to do more than that, man. It's called Deadly Duel. That was a joke. You're going to have to do more than that. That's not going to be good enough to stop me. That was way too easy. Come on, man. We need harder fights. Deadly Duel means Deadly Duel. That was Wimpy Duel. Here's someone not liking the fastest thing ever. Darth Pikus, welcome in. Are you talking about Sonic? Oh, shit. See, I get in trouble when I say I don't like Sonic games very much. Welcome in, Darth Pikus. Welcome in, Rud Hunter. Thank you for the 15 stream streak. You make it look easy? No, that was an easy fight. That was nothing about. That was nothing difficult. Love Ninja Gaiden. So the bad Japanese version of Ninja Gaiden 3, that version's so bad, USA version's better. You're playing the Americanized North American version that was made to combat the anti-rental industry. That's the one you like. It was not meant to have limited continues, but that's what they did because they didn't want people to rent the game and finish it. That's what they didn't want. So they made the games artificially harder. And in some cases that was good. Castlevania 3 worked out very nicely like that. And by the way, sword only, no item pickups, no health pickups, none of that good stuff. I'm trying to add a lot of difficulty to it because I love me some Ninja Gaiden. Windows Vista is definitely garbage for many reasons. It was a total memory hog. I had to find strength for it. It was a ton of RAM. It was one of the best for multitasking big programs. It doesn't matter if it's on fire and having compatibility issues. I know, right? I hated it. And it took XP away, which was the best version of Windows I ever owned. Rob, welcome in, man. How you doing? Rob, good to have you here. We're doing a Ninja Gaiden ROMHACK, sword only, no item pickups, no sub-weapons, none of that. So far, so good. The first boss was a joke. It's supposed to have harder bosses. Not so far. Oh, by the way, I'm also not going to use the sword cancel slash thing to where you can like spam attacks really quickly. We're not going to use that either. So we're going to add even more difficulty. I didn't have room to put that on the thing up there, but none of that sword cancel slash stuff. That's too good. We'll skip out on that. Yeah, some of this stuff's way more dangerous sword only, but that's what we want. By the way, this level 2-2, it can be deceptively hard. Lucky I was never a game developer. My game would die to learn with no continues. Well, then like your game wouldn't have sold very well. People would have been like, oh, I tried it one time. I don't ever want to play it again. That's how that would have gone. Because, see, most people want to play games for fun. They don't want that level of psychotic... Oh, shit. Oh, no. This guy's gonna kill me! He screwed that up bad. Uh-oh. See, you're supposed to hit that guy as you go down. All right, it's not going to be a deathless run or anything. That wasn't the goal. We've already done a deathless sword only, no item pickup run. That's already been done. This is a ROM hack. Yeah, I botched that. It's easy to botch up on this stage. This stage is actually like more difficult than most. All right, don't do stupid stuff again. I should have just done that the first time. Ninja Gaiden is a game of very precise jumping. Those are different enemies there. They took those hooded guys away. All right, is he going to be any harder? How much harder is he going to be? It's the guy with the chain. Faster. It's called Deadly Duel Edition. These are not exactly deadly duels. They should have made him like 5 times faster if they wanted a threatening fight right there. That was too easy. Come on! Where's the hard stuff? These bosses are a joke! You gotta make them harder, do more damage. This is nothing. Maybe this next guy will be hard. Starting to lose hope. I don't think it's gonna be hard enough. Stupid bird. Bird only did 1 damage. What? They screwed the damage tables up? Bird did 1 damage? Hell is that crap? That's too easy. This is supposed to be harder, not easier! Uh-oh. Alright, that's fine. Hit me again. Screwed that up bad. See, you can't. The birds don't do much damage in this one. What? Most people don't want that level. Psycho plays makes a searching for extra hard ROM hacks. Obviously, not most people. That's true. But see, this is a game I played like 1,000,000 times, so I want it to be really hard. But this one's not doing it so far. This one's too easy. This is kind of a joke right now. All right, let's see if they change this part any. Not even a little bit. All right. All right, let's see if this guy's harder. We gotta get something here. Did you really patch the ROM? I did. They are different, see? See, this guy's completely different. Okay, this is more like it. This is more like it. Still not enough. Still not enough. You're gonna have to do better than that. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. This is sword only! Proto, it's a joke, man. It's too easy. I'm not speaking to your heart. I wish I was. I'm not. Nah, I'm not tempting fate. Go 10. This is too easy. That guy's not even supposed to be there. They've got different enemies in a couple of spots here. This is easy. This is not worthy of my time. If you're gonna go to the trouble to make a ROM hack, go off the deep end. Make it psychotically hard. This is nothing. People that want a hard Ninja Gaiden experience want harder than this. If you're going to the trouble to make to patch a ROM hack, you don't want easy. You want hard. YouTube comments are still going to criticize me. Yeah, because I died once. Again, people are going to be like, how did that guy knock you off? I thought you played this before. That's what I'm going to get. A little too different from OG Ninja Gaiden, sadly, so yeah, this looks too easy. Yeah, if you've got Ninja Gaiden 1 experience, you're just going to roll through this. I'm not even intimidated a little bit by the castle. Like, so what? How much harder could they make Jackie-O and the Jashin Demon at the end? Probably not very much, according to what we've seen so far. Hope when I finish my game, it can feel hard. Yeah, it depends on the game. Some games are also going to feel harder for some people than others. It just depends on the game. Like, some people are going to play a game and find it really hard, and other people are going to play it and be like, that was kind of easy, right? It's all about, like, different experiences, and that's fine. Some people hate the Ghost and God. Oh, that's different. They changed the model. They changed the model of the bird to a giant bat. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a giant bat now instead of a bird. My theme song's playing, by the way, when I open my stream. This is my theme song. Yeah, that's what I'm like, Proto. Look, the castle with more weak bosses in it. Rush Pirate, welcome in. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. This one's disappointing so far. Remember the ancient recent Mario ROM hack that was too easy? You got stuck on the insane last level for an hour and a half. I do remember that. I was like, this is a joke. And then I was like, well, it's not a joke anymore. Now they've made it a little bit insane. Like sometimes they do that. Like some ROM hacks will have like a lot of easy parts, and then you'll get to a part that's like psychotically hard all of a sudden. Maybe that'll happen in this. Maybe all hope is not lost yet. We'll see. I should probably just do it like that, yeah. I'm doing everything wrong right now. I forget, you need to go fast right there. All right, I died. YouTube commenters get mad. Oh, I died again, shit. I think it ate my input that time. All right, that's fine. We're not going for 1cc or anything. I just want to finish it. How can I die there? I know, that was dumb and idiotic. But see, I'll admit that. When something's dumb and idiotic, I'll admit that. I swear to God it ate my input there a second ago, though. I didn't feel like that was my fault. That guy should have died, all right? Maybe fight 2 Jackios with opposing patterns. Dude, how awesome would that be? Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. It's going to be something not cool. It's going to be boring. I'm losing hope. I did die. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. YouTube seeing this right now. I know they're getting mad. How did you die again? What was that? I wouldn't have died there. All right, let's see if this is any harder. By the way, you're not using the slash cancel. I'm just using tapping B. Slash cancel was unintended. Oh, this is different. Now the attacks go down instead of to the side. I still don't think that's going to threaten me too much. Yeah. Yeah, you got to do better than that, man. You got to make it harder than that. No, that's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. It says Deadly Duel Edition. Like I said, this is Pathetic Duel Edition. All right, next level. Who's going to be the boss of this one? Moth. He's probably not going to be any harder. That was a joke. Too easy, man. I'm disappointed. Like I said, if you're going to go to the trouble of making a ROM hack, you got to go balls to the wall on it. It's not easy to make a ROM hack. It's really not. And if you're going to spend that much time on it, you need to do something crazy. This is not crazy. This is barely different from the base game. Are you shitting me? That's terrible luck right there. By the way, that guy attacks on an RNG pattern. So you get bad luck right there. Yeah, you can lose a deathless run like that. I have done that before. Those guys are all RNG on those axe patterns. See, that was RNG too, but it missed me that time. Moth is hard to realize. There's no strat, just face tank it. Yeah, everybody the first time I see get to Moth Rob, they die horribly and they're like, this guy's impossible, you can't avoid that. And then you realize you can just run up and just keep hitting him and he dies and they're like, oh, that's all you do. Kind of weird fight. It's like very deceptive. Close to the mixer theme music. Nope, Jaycock's already done with that stage. That stage is already done, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't, but it is. All right, let's see if the cliffs are any harder. The levels aren't any different. The cliffs are going to be the same thing. Need to up my game to Mixer's YouTube comment section. Clearly not being trolly enough. Clearly not. Not anywhere close, Vanilla. Get in there and tell me how bad I am at stuff and how I'm missing obvious things. And then when I do something good, tell me how lucky I am. Do that. Oh God, this model, they changed the sprite on the bird and the hitbox is different now. So that's some extra difficulty, I guess. The hitbox is a little bit different. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but that's what's happening. Yeah, this is no different. We beat that boss because you had iframes. I've seen that on there before, too. Next time, try it without iframes! Next time, iframes will not help you. I see you used iframes there. I guess you'll have to start the run over. Invalidated. Yeah, that was comment was on there, too. All right, here we are at 5-3. Who thinks Moth is going to be like any kind of threat whatsoever? I don't. We'll apply the same old face tank strategy to him and see if that works. If this ROM hacker is good, he'll have made it so you can't face tank and win this fight. We'll see. I'm very curious. Next time, blindfolded while looking at it in a mirror and controlling the game with your feet. Yeah, I've gotten that before too. What is up with YouTube commenters? They like everything's too serious for them. They take everything too seriously. It's a freaking playthrough of a game. Not that big of a deal, but they cannot help themselves. Two more screens and we're there. Next time, Gadget. Next time. And then Mad Cat gets pissed off. I like that part. Next time, play it with Rob. Yeah, that's a good idea. Robotic operating buddy. Here comes Moth. What do you got? Nothing, more than likely. Nothing. Rob's not a bad idea, though. All right, let's get this over with. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Well, that's not good. Wasn't he at death? Okay, this is scaring the living hell out of me because his attacks are extraordinarily hard to dodge if you try and dodge them for real. Uh-oh. Well, I might have asked for trouble now. Now we might run into a problem, especially since I called this a sword-only run. Uh-oh. That escalated a little bit quickly. Yeah, Plavo, I think we found the challenge now. Yeah, and when you die to Moth, you have to start this entire level over as well. And I think if I get to him again, it doesn't replenish my health, but if he kills me in one hit anyway, that probably doesn't even, yeah, it doesn't even matter. Oh, shit! Oh, now we're in trouble. Maybe that's why it's called Deadly Duel. Okay, Deadly Duel's manifesting itself now. This is what I wanted. I asked for this, and we're gonna get it. Praise the pit. Yep. What is going on? Chaucer, welcome in, man. How you doing today? We've run into our first significant obstacle here. And it's Moth, and he can apparently kill you in one hit. Oreo, welcome in. What's going on? Good to see you. Look forward to playing Capcom versus SNK with you in the future. That will be fun. I did buy the collection. Wolf, by the way, Wolf, you can play as Shin Akuma. So you're going to have to deal with my Shin Akuma. No, actually, I'm not going to pick him because he's broken as hell. I'm not going to pick him. That would be like, that'd be extraordinarily dirty. The second game today, Mixer, I arrived in Belgium. No, this is the third game. We beat Roadrunner Desert Demolition. We beat Cheeky Cheeky Boys. And now we're on Ninja Gaiden ROMHACK. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of everything today. All right, here comes Moth. All right, let's see if I can find a way to dodge all this crap. Here we go. What system did you get Capcom for? PC. Oh, shit. God! I bought the Steam version. Got it on Steam. I don't think it's crossplay, unfortunately. This might be a problem. This might be a little bit of a problem. I have beaten him before sword only. Without face tanking, or without, like, Like actually dodging his attacks. I've done it before. It's just really difficult to do. But this is going to be extraordinarily difficult because I can't even afford one hit now. Do you get it? Now that difficult or bullshit, that's a fine line. I feel like it crossed over into bullshit territory a little bit, Jose. I think they went maybe a little too far. We'll see. You're hyped. I'm hyped too, Oreo. Except they shouldn't have put the boss characters as playable characters in that. I think that's kind of wrong. I'm not really happy about that with the collection, but that's what they chose. They decided to include the boss characters as regular playables. Oh, for God's sake. All right, we're fine. All right, it doesn't take but like a minute to get back to him at least. All right, here we go again. I gotta dodge a bunch of crap. All right, as long as I'm at the... Oh, wait, he fires... What? All right, as long as you're up here, he fires low. Oh, shit, that one was high. Okay. All right, he's not that bad. I came close right there. He did fire a high shot that I barely got over. We're okay. We're done. All right. The only thing that matters now is the boss rush at the end. All right. Thank you for the GGs. We're almost there. We're close. Close to the end. How could they have made these final 3 harder? I'm really curious about this. This is really where the true game begins when you play Ninja Gaiden 1. It's really not hard at all until this part. This is where you got to earn it. I think there's enough crap right there. Oh, come on. This is everybody's favorite level, by the way. Everybody loves 6-2, right? As a kid, when I owned this game, I never got past 6-2, so I never actually got to experience the heartbreak of making it all the way up to the bosses and then dying and getting sent back. I never had to deal with that. Probably for the best. Because then I probably never would have touched the game again. Why is that guy below the platform? That's different. I don't like you being down there because you're gonna knock me off. Oh, I don't like that. That's different. 5-2 jump is tough on a first playthrough. That one's tough. You're right, Proto. You're absolutely right. I got stuck there as a kid for a while. It was hard for me to even get to the bad part of this stage. Like this part, like right here, would kill me. And then you have to deal with the bird and all that stuff at this jump coming up here on... Oh, come on. The hell's wrong with the hitbox? You love 6-2? I actually like this level now too, but on a first playthrough, nobody likes this level. All right, did you despawn? You did, okay. You gonna despawn too? The bird didn't spawn? Okay, well that's fine. The bird didn't even spawn, what? See, yeah, I guess they broke it. That terrible bird in that spot never even spawned. I was ready to duck under it, but it never showed up. All right, well that was not threatening whatsoever. The bird wasn't even there! Power Stone is cool. They have a character that's basically Goku. Yeah, I'm looking forward to play Power Stone. A lot of people said that's a really good game, and I've never gotten to play it before, so that should be a lot of fun to look forward to in the future. I did not want to get knocked down there. Earth to Hunter, welcome in, man. How you doing? This ROM hack has been easy, dude. It's not very threatening. It's not deadly duel. It's not hard. I'm limiting myself with weapons and no health pickups and all that. Still no real trouble. I thought Moth was going to be a problem, then I got him. He does kill you in one hit, but he's easy to dodge. No bird spawn there, Wolf. How disappointing is that? That's the bird of Ninja Gaiden 1. That's the bird everybody loves to hate. And of course it didn't even spawn. All right, so we got to fight Ryu's father, we got to fight Jackie O, and we got to fight Jashin the Demon. Okay, that's different. They put one of those ghoul things right there? Shit, that's definitely different. Okay. All right, get all that crap out of the way. All right, here we go. Who thinks this is going to be harder or easier or not hard or maybe a little harder? Who knows at this point? Who knows? No one knows. Earth to Hunter, hope you're having a great day, man. He's got a Spirit Bomb Super. They definitely copied that out of Dragon Ball then. That's kind of I'm looking forward to seeing that, Goten. Easier? What if it is? I'm really curious. All right, we've seen the cutscene. Let's start the fight. Here we go. All right, he walks faster. That's not going to threaten me too much. By the way, I'm not using the sword cancel slash. So he walks faster, that's all. Please. Please. That's not going to be good enough. All right, maybe Jackie O will be harder. He walked like 20% faster, but that's not enough. You need to make him like 80% faster, maybe even 200% speed. All right, Jackie O, let's see what he's got. Slower and lower to the ground. I thought this was supposed to be harder. This is easier. What if he kills me in one hit, though? What if it's a one-hit death and we go back to 6-1? That'd be hilarious. Let's proceed like it's a one-hit death. Maybe if I just don't get hit, we'll never know. It's not. God damn it. I'm kind of disappointed it's not. That would have been kind of awesome. It does 2 damage now, but that's still not a threat. Oh, please. Oh, please. Please give me something harder. Wow, 2 damage. Instead of dying at 6-1, you go back to 1-1. Would you be disappointed, or would that be the funniest thing ever if that happened? Cher, welcome in. What's going on? I'm disappointed, Antares. I'm disappointed, man. That'd be the funniest thing ever. I admit I would die laughing if that happened. What's the gimmick behind this ROM hack? It makes a few minor changes. It's supposed to make the bosses harder. That's the whole premise of this hack. Is it's supposed to be called Deadly Duel. It's supposed to improve the boss's difficulty, but it's not changed enough to really be a threat. There's some sweet box art. That's some of the best box art ever. Not hard enough? No, not hard enough. All right, maybe Jashin the Demon will put up more of a fight. We'll see. I suppose. Derpy Duel, I know. Tiki Party, what's going on? I've not played the Messenger, no. Have not. Well, it's different. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Alright, it was harder, but not really hard enough to be really threatening. Oh my god. Harder, yes, by not a lot. That was too easy, man. Come on. Christ, who spent time trying to make that harder? They didn't make it hard enough. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. That wasn't hard. One hit point though, right? Vance, no, that wasn't too bad. What's up, Vance? Welcome in. That wasn't too bad. Ninja Crusaders. We might play that next week. That's definitely coming up in the next couple of weeks. Ninja Crusaders for sure, because I know you recommended that a long time ago. Put a second health bar. Now that would have been cool. See, there's so much more stuff they could have done with this, but they didn't do it. They didn't do it. I'm disappointed. Thank you for the GGs, guys. I was hoping for more. Sorry. I don't know how hard these ROM hacks are going to be. Like I said, they said they made the bosses harder. They're like 10% harder. That's not enough. I played the easiest role in this story. Okay, all right, that was the easiest role. We'll do something hard next, right? We'll try the castle didn't even collapse. Look, the castle's still standing. Like, they're looking at it and they're like, wait, what? The castle's supposed to collapse. It didn't even do that. Make the shrimp head fly off and then fly around, spit fireballs at you after you cut it off. See, they could have done that. That would have been cool. There's so many better things they could have done. They changed the origin and the angle of the projectiles. It wasn't, yeah, that's just not enough. Whatever, it's done. Game can't even